Welcome to ACC Student News.
The news students can use. This week's headlines include Lou Holtz's death,
as well as California trans school restrictions. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Richard. Here are all of this week's stories.
Former Notre Dame head coach Lou Holtz is dead at the age of 89. Holtz died peacefully in his Orlando home surrounded by his family. Holtz would be the head coach of the New York Jets and 6 college football teams, most notable his time at the Notre Dame. Holtz led the Phi Irish to a 12-0 season and a national championship in the 1988 and finished in the top 10 four-time President Trump addressed Holtz, death calling him a true patriot for leading many colleges teams to victory and helping him raise millions for college student athletes who struggled financially.
The U.S. and Israel have carried out Operation Epic Fury to target Iran's Supreme Leader, Ali Khamenei, who was killed in the first few hours of the operation, which has now escalated to war with Iran. Iran has responded to the nation's attacks by launching strikes on Israel and U.S. embassies in allied nations, dragging these allied countries into the conflict as well. As of now, 6 U.S. service members have died, and over 1,700 Iranian targets have been struck.
The Vernon Hills Police Department claims they received a tip from Children's Task Force that led them to a home that was received and sharing child sexual abuse material. Once inside of the home, officers took electronic devices and discovered multiple pictures and videos of sexual abuse of children between the ages of 5 and 12 on the device. As a result, 28-year-old Alexander Giesen was charged with 6 counts of possession of child pornography and 1 count of dismissal of children pornography.
The Supreme Court has barred California from enforcing a law that will require schools to notify parents that their child comes out as a transgender. The Supreme Court 6-3 vote allowed a federal judge to rule in favor of parents from a religious background, claiming that this new rule would be a violation of the First and 14th Amendment rights. But the state says the policy is meant to protect the privacy of students and avoid forced outings to parents that may not accept their child's gender identity. A testimony in the record states that exposing information regarding student identity threatens significant psychological, emotional, and physical harm to students.
Are Tom Holland and Zendaya married? This seems to be the big question running around the famous couple. According to People's Magazine, the nuptials have already happened. Zendaya, longtime stylist, told the magazine that the couple is already married, and photos confirming have been hitting the internet. One photo she took with her co-star Robert Pattinson shows the Zendaya with a diamond ring on her finger. Also, at the Golden Globes, she doomed the same ring in the photos with Tom Holland. When magazine asked Zendaya's mother, she neither confirmed or denied the claim, and just shared a clip from an interview with her stylist on Entertainment Night.
That's all we have for this half.
Stay tuned after this for more stories.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna just go over here real quick.
Okay.
I'm Richard. Here are some more stories.
The infamous woman behind all the Homeland Security raids has been fired by President Trump. Kristen was selected after the judicial hearing over the Minnesotan eye shooting of Renee Good and Alex Petty. Noem had a list of issues that led to this firing, but the biggest thing that added to her fate was that she continuously dragged in of the president's name. She was charged with extorting the president's signature, campaign pledge, carrying out mass deportations, and the outrageous spending on things she has planned and advertised. Noem will now serve as special envoy for the Shield of the Americas.
Wendy's restaurants are closing around America. It includes 200 to 350 restaurants being closed, which is affecting 4 to 6% of its 6,000 restaurants. This is because sales have fallen from 5 to 6% compared to their other years. This will take effect very soon, such as our local Wendy's on Sibley Boulevard in Calumet City, Illinois.
Social media apps have been flooded with a large amount of fake war pictures and videos. As the conflict in the Middle East continues to escalate, these videos are claiming to have caught the strikes of both Iran and Israel on their phones. Most of the footage comes from other countries or AI generated, even video games. One clip claims to show an American aircraft shooting down an Iranian jet. It actually comes from the military's similar War Thunder. The post was even shared by Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who has since deleted his post. When the clip was debunked with the spread of misinformation, it is always safe to double check your sources. I will know, I also saw that video.
A new through F grades are coming back to Indiana schools. Indiana has approved a new system to assign letter grades to a school for the first time since 2018. The new system will be used as the sole measure of accountability in its request for federal flexibility. One new change will align Indiana with federal accountability standards, such as the graduation rate will become a standalone indicator worth 10% of the school's grade 12 rating. The bulk of the grades will come from the number of students who earn an Indiana diploma, honor seal, as well as the number of who passes a list of other skills or tests. The state's new diploma requirements go into effect for the class of 2029.
Global pop star Britney Spears, known for her explosive performance and incredible music, has been arrested under suspicion of driving under the influence. The arrest came a month after her hit song Toxic had its rights sold. Spears had been under security since the ending of her censorship and divorce from her ex-husband, Sam. This arrest led to the pop star car being towed. When Spears was pulled over, she failed multiple sobriety tests and showed officers multiple signs that she was under the influence. The incident is still under investigation, and results of the chemical testing are still pending verification.
That's all we have for this week.
Make sure to stay tuned in for next week for more ACC student news.